By pressing it under your armpits, you have to say this word. Your love will have to come back to you. Your love with full affection will come back to you. Your relationship will definitely improve. The problems that arise in love, this is the best solution for that. The brother of Sugriv had a power, he had a strength, he had a very big boon that he used to go in front of anyone. He used to pull half of their power in himself. He used to suck half of their power, and through his own strength he used to win from his opponent. He had pressed Ravan under his armpit for almost 6 months. So just understand what was the power that he had through which he used to suck half of the power of his opponent. Was that power because of his armpits? Pressing over there used to do something special? And half power means half love as well. It's also half respect. It's also half mind. Everything half comes into it. So be it your partner, be it your lover, be it your husband or wife, whosoever you have relationship with, if you get half of their things, then you will win in this war. Everything is fair in love and war. Let's get to know all the details.
You are watching Love with Astrology.
Namaskar, I am Acharya Satish Awasthi. I would love to welcome you to Love with Astrology. In Love with Astrology, we feel love in your life. In Love with Astrology, your life is corrected and your relationships are made better. Your relationships are made sweeter. Your relationship, your family life, your married life and all the other relationships are completely improved and you are made suitable for that and your life is made lively. Love with Astrology gives you a new life. That is what we actually do. We keep saying this thing every time in every our episode. Love with Astrology has worked since last 20 years and till now. If we talk about the success rate, then our success rate is more than 95%. Over here, till now, close to 21 lakhs people have showed their gratitude. So many people have benefited. This is all because you love, you believe and you devote yourself. Along with that, there is research of Gita, Ved, Puran, Shastra and Upanishad as well. We combine both of these things together. That is why every day we benefit a lot from all this. The biggest reason for us to get so much of benefit every day is that we research everything intently, then we say those things to you. None of the things are self-created. Today, the Kishkinda Kand of Ramayana and the brother of Maharaj Sugriv, Bali, his complete life, his darshan shastra, his darshan, his Vedang, his Upanishad is taken out and we are giving some summary out of it. What do you have to do? Only a few clothes. You have to press them under your armpits. Armpits meaning here under your hand, the place that is under the shoulder. Maximum times you would have seen that ladies press their sarees over here like this. So howsoever you want to understand it, you have to also under your armpit have to press this thing and have to say this word. The moment you do this, in the first instance itself it will be clear that your married will be saved. Whosoever you want, you will be married to them. Your married life will go good. Your married life will be very harmonious. There will be no problem in your life ever again. The person who is going away from you will come in contact with you immediately. immediately they will establish connection with you. Why will this happen? Because Maharaj Bali had an amazing power. Maharaj Bali had such an amazing energy and a power. Whosoever used to come in front of him, whosoever used to be in front of him, their half of the power he used to take away. Then if he used to have anything extra, then he used to win from the opponent. The thing was not just about strength, it was not just about the war. In everything, he used to be exactly like this. Be it some conversations or be it any other thing, be it intelligence, be it about love, even in the relationships also. He was superior than Sugriv till the time Lord Ram didn't come into the life of Sugriv. And Lord Ram also had to kill Bali by hiding someplace. He couldn't come in front of Bali. He himself being a lord even then. Listen to it carefully. Think about it positively. This is just an explanation. We'll talk about religion later. As of now, think about it as a normal explanation. Even after being a lord, he had to kill Bali by hiding. Whatever may be the reason. That means his power, his strength, his arrangements was very, very strong. If you also want something like this, that any power of this world should not come in front of you and your love. If it comes, then half should already get eliminated itself. Then this solution is going to be most beneficial to you. If someone comes in between your relationships and your love, that is when the problem arises. Be it some energy, some strength, some power, or there can be something wrong that has been done on you or some other person. Someone's mind is getting diverted or someone is going crazy. Till the time their mind won't create some disoriented ideas, till then your relationship will not get disrupted. If the relationship goes wrong, then the biggest reason for that is some sort of misunderstanding develops. Misunderstanding, confusion, bad thoughts, these are like poison for a relationship. They work like poison. Hinsa satya madmoha lobh. I am telling you those things which are the biggest enemy of a relationship. Hinsa, asatya, madmoha lobh, aur kaam krodh ka tyag kare. Why? Because if you want love in your life, then we don't want anyone who lies in a relationship. Maximum anger. You can put anger in ego as well. We don't want that. There should be care in your love. There should be simplicity. In the world, the biggest love is of child and mother. Do you know why? The biggest love is of mother and a child because this is actually a sort of an example. It's pious. It's selfless, it's undiluted, and there is no kind of anger in that. Why? Because both are joined with each other like this, that there are no expectations from each other of any kind. And another big thing, someday you say something to a kid, scold that kid, beat that kid, say something to that kid. That kid would be away from you till the time you are in these things. After some time, the baby will forget everything and will be again the same. A person goes wrong when they actually grow up, when they become intelligent. From then on, there is just downfall for them. Why? Because they have started understanding everything. I'll tell you one more thing. There is a new word that is used for kids in literature. It's not used for anyone else. Nikhalis hriday. They don't have anything in their heart. Everything finishes off. They laugh at everyone they see. A kid on an average laughs for a very long time. Out of 24 hours, if you remove the time they sleep, then it's said that 75% of the time they keep smiling, they keep laughing. Why? Because they are nikhalis hriday. There is nothing inside their heart. That is why they are smiling and they are always happy. The moment a person starts growing up, from then on they don't stay in nikhalis hriday. They grow up within themselves. The bad things of relationships start from there. In a relationship, along with respect for each other, trust has a very, very important place. Trust is not that someone is not trusting us. Trust has to be built. Trust has to be grown. Trust has to be shown. Trust is not something which you do or make someone else do. Trust is not a job that you will just do it. Trust is a crop that you will have to grow by becoming a farmer and will have to work hard on it. You'll have to work hard for that thing. To take care of the relationship, to maintain the relationships, to improve the relationships is not a possibility for every person. In every relationship, there is one who is driving the relationship. There is another one who is just in the relationship. Now, first of all, you will have to decide that out of this, whom you are, the one who drives the relationship or one who is just in the relationship. Then you will understand that how much improvement is required in this. I'm going to tell you one more important thing which I don't have, but I'm trying to teach all of you. In family relationships as well, you have to be a very big conspirator. If you want that your family life is very, very harmonious, then you should be in the most conspiratory family. Now you will say, conspiracy, that too for a family? Yes, you should be like that. Whosoever wants to listen to whatever you should say that thing, you will become the dearest of all of them. Try and do this. Sanskrit says, Strotam kasya na tushtaye kasya na bhati virodhakam. Is there any person in this world who doesn't like praises for themselves? Everyone likes it. Everyone enjoys it. You praise anyone of anything, be it even lies. You have struggled a lot. You have lived in great pain. You have suffered so very much. What I'm trying to say is just don't let them get out of all this. That is when you'll be good. But in a family, doing something like this is very difficult. In a family, you want to make everyone better. So you'll have to shout. You'll have to say something. But believe me, nobody wants to listen to it. Lord Ram, if we see his life, he never lived in a family. That is why he was favorite to everyone. When he was a kid, someone asked for him and took away. First, he went to study in ashram. After that, a rishi came and took him away. When he came back, he was already married. After marriage, when he returned, he went to Vanvas. So the straight away thing that I want to say is that Ram has always praised other people. That is why he was loved by everyone. People's quality was already very good. Always, along with Ram, in Ramdal, if we see, then in the monkey army there were several monkeys. Why didn't everyone become famous? Ram used to praise everyone equally. Only those people came forward who were already very superior. What I'm trying to say over here is, when you try to change any sort of a nature, then there is always a fight, there is always a struggle. You have to try very hard. If you want to make anything else from an existing thing, then you need to do hard work. If you want to create something different, then you always need to put in extra effort. Why did your relationship go bad? Your relationship went bad because in your relationship, you are the best person. That is why even today, you want to get them. Why did your relationship go bad? Because you are a true person, you are a good person. You might have said something which might be true, but the person in front of you was not able to digest the truth. Nobody in the world can digest the truth. There is nothing much more bitter than the truth. Every person thinks that their point of view is the right one. And believe this, even that person who is the worst, even they think that their point of view is the best. I'll talk about myself. When I was in class 1st or 2nd, one day I felt that, this alphabet stands for this, not for that. Like from U, it's umbrella. I used to think umbrella is from E. From U, there should be something that sounds U. Like this, I used to think about several letters. At that point of time, I used to fight with my teachers as well in complete anger, and I used to stand and say, listen to me completely first. Try and understand. Teacher already knew that if he's not understanding umbrella for you, then what is he going to make me understand? But we have our own point of view, right? I used to forcibly tell my things to them. Used to take 15 minutes extra. And used to finish everything at that same point again. That how can umbrella be from you? What I'm trying to tell you is that even today I don't know umbrella starts from you. I'm telling you the truth. I have English vocabulary problem. I can say it, but still I don't know the spellings because I am Sanskrit student. So even till today a lot English words are spoken wrong by me. Hindi and Sanskrit are really good. But even if I am wrong, still till the end I would feel that I am absolutely correct. It is my point of view. Honesty is always bitter. It's bad. So even I need to understand that thing, right? At some point of my time, you are honest, you are good, you are sincere, you are real, you are clear, you are such a person whose examples can be set in love. Why all of this thing? Because you saved your relationship, and after waiting for so long, you are still on that place where you are saying that I need that same person. No matter that person is good or bad, but I want that person. That is why you are the best. That is why you are superior. A bigger person always forgives. A person is bigger whose heart is big, and after every fault, will start loving the same way. I can remember another story. I'm talking about your relationship, that is why I'll tell you another story. Sometimes before, some years back, 15-20 years back, I was working for a very big sage and I was being outside India. So the in charge over there, they called me and they made me understood something. And in his explanation, there was one line that if I want, then I can throw you out right now and I can hire another person just like you right away. But I want to keep you, you are good, you are needy, you need all these things, you can do good, and that is why I have kept you over here. But out of all those things, if I talk about my mindset of that time, then I can tell you honestly, at that point of time, I didn't understood whatever he said. What was going inside me at that point of time? No problem, throw me out. I'll get job somewhere else. But today I understand this thing, that at that time I was wrong. I was totally wrong at that time. He was absolutely correct. Round about 50,000 people just like me were standing over there. Actually, he really liked me. He was very affectionate towards me, and that is why he kept me out of those 100 people over there. He gave us facilities that we didn't deserve at all. My position, my value, my worth was certainly not that much. In my life, before the time, I had never seen so many facilities at all, which I got over there. But in a person, experience comes gradually with time. I have a bad habit, so I have a good habit also. I grasp things very fast. If I learn something, then I never forget that thing. I understood that, and then I moved forward. Where is the problem in your relationship? You are right and the person in front of you is wrong, and they are not accepting it because they think they are great in themselves. The biggest person in this world is the one who accepts the things and situations. Monam swikar aksharam. If you accept, then there is everything. If you don't accept, then you are over there where you were earlier also. Relationship ends when, love ends when, situation goes bad when a person doesn't understand their own value. They don't understand what they are supposed to do and what they are doing. In the world, you can teach everyone. But I always say one thing. Murakh hriday na chet, Jo Guru mile biranch sam. There was a kid who used to stay with us. He stayed for only a few days, and by God's grace, he have actually settled out and became a very good person. He has actually done very good for himself. Very few days. There are people who has lived with us for years. They are standing right where they had started from. Nobody is giving anything to anyone. But there is another great thing that you are getting yourself. You don't have to give it to anyone. Knowledge, experience, various information. All these things you can't get even by giving money. One established person, a rich person, what does he has anything other than giving money to their kids? Money is another name for destruction. If there is something, then it is knowledge. So that is why I say so many things, and that is why I make you understand. Don't become arrogant that I have said that you are a good person. Be happy. You are good. Now the time for waiting, that will become easier. You will be a little bit calm while waiting for the person. Maybe you will move forward by taking care of things, and you will be much, much better. Be relaxed. I'm there with you. Before I give you a solution, before I put Kishkinda Kand in your life, before that, I'll take an experience among you, but I'll tell you that every time we keep it very secret. Everything that you say is always kept in a secret. It is confidential. We don't put out anything you say out in public. Every voice message that you hear, that is because they request it themselves. Otherwise, we don't do it. They say it themselves. They desire for this. That is when we make you listen to it. So we are taking an experience amongst you. Voice message, please.
Guruji, in this pure court, I experienced a wonderful feeling, which was actually a feeling of Shivji's presence. I was sitting in the court, I felt myself very light-weighted. A different energy was overpowering my body. Then I realized that this was Shivji only. And then I prayed to him that I didn't have much strength to experience such feeling, and asked him to bless me, and then my body came to rest. And then suddenly someone pressed my forehead and it became very heavy. Only the center part became very heavy, and it remained same for about 45 minutes. I tried hard to remain calm, but then it became calm by itself. And from then onwards, I'm quite stress-free and relieved. I myself experienced the powers of Shiv in myself, and Guruji itself is the incarnation of Shivji. Koti Koti Naman. Even if he comes and say that he is not Shivji, even then I will not believe him. He himself is Lord Shiva and family. In order to be present in this world, he has taken the simple avatar, but he is Lord Shiva. Jai Gurudev.
My blessings are with you. I wish that you stay happy, and may Lord Shiv bless you with everything that you ever want. We are talking straight away of the solution. What you need to do is that you need to find a cloth of the person that you love. That will be good. If you don't get it, then buy a cloth by their name, which they would like a lot. Buy something like that. It is not important that it should be costly. That's not required. You can buy a hanky or whatever your pocket allows. You can buy any cloth as per your requirement. Now, if you are a girl, then you need to press it under your right armpit. If you are a boy, then under your left armpit. After pressing it, maybe if you have time, light up a diya and try to read the complete Kishkinda part. Try to do it. If you don't have time, then I'll give you a very simple solution. First 3 chaupai of Kishkinda Kand and last 7 chaupais of Kishkinda Kand, if you read them, even then your work will be done. And if you have very less time, then whatever I'm going to say now, you say it just 21 times. Om Kapila Raja Gi Namaha. Say this thing if you have very less time. But before you say Kapila Rajaye, one time in the beginning and one time in the last, there is one chaupai that you will have to say. Jena mitra dukha hoy dukhare tinahi bilokat patak bhari. In Kishkinda Kand, one phrase for friendly alliance Baba Tulsi had sung. This chaupai is complete all by itself. By singing this chaupai, Maharaj Bali, who was brother of Sugriv, he wakes up. So once you sing this, after that, if you say this mantra, then it will be really good. And this cloth, after that, pick it and pack it in a box or a packet or in any other thing. Fold it properly, press it properly, and then pack it in it. And keep it between your own pillows. Till the time till when you both don't get together. If you do like this, first of all, there will be friendship. Friendship means togetherness. If you do this, then first of all, attraction will increase and then communication will establish. That means you'll start talking. By doing this, first of all, in your heart, because this Kishkanda Kand is also known as Hriday Kand. You will establish space and love and a different place for each other's heart. If you do this, then husband and wife will always be together forever. Because after Maharaj Sugriv did this, that is when he got back his wife. He got back his wife, his child, only after doing this. If you do this, then happiness will increase in your family. If you do this, then evil will finish completely. If you do this, then enemies will go away. If you do this solution in a very good way, all the bad things from your heart completely finish. If you do this, then you will be very happy from inside. If you do this, then your inner strength will increase. If you do this, then an amazing power will rise inside you, which will start attracting the person in front of you towards you. If you do this, then your own energy and power will increase a manifold. Your lover, your partner, your husband, your wife, or any other relationship will get very, very strong. No matter how far a person has gone, no matter how much angry a person is, no matter how much they hate you, no matter how much your situations have gone bad, even after that, this solution works completely fine. With complete honesty, dedication, and with love, do this solution. Then you will see several things will change in your life. So smile, be beautiful, drink water in every half hour by doing pranam, and take care of yourself. Talking about previous life, giving and taking money, crying, thinking about wrong things, having negative thoughts, all these bad things you're not supposed to do at all. If you try to do something like this, then everything will go completely wrong. Take good care of yourself. I am there with you. Om Namah Shivaya.